Coronavirus turns middle class into new poor. Bretton Woods institution reports that unemployment is on rise around the world. Family incomes are plummeting, and governments are going deep into debt as a result of the global health crisis.
The rich get richer and the poor gets poorer. But in reality, both the rich and the poor are getting richer, and the only ones being left behind is the middle class. Indian government rolled out an economic package for the poor and underprivileged. The rich were already self-sufficient to deal with the financial challenges, but what about the middle class? 38% of taxpayers have either lost their jobs or working at a reduced income with more expenses to safeguard their families. The coronavirus pandemic is threatening the rise of Africa's middle class and could also push tens of millions into extreme poverty. Citing a new report, the New York Times says that 8 million of 170 million or so middle-class Africans are at risk of sliding into poverty. The lower middle class, especially in urban areas of developing and poor countries, large scale of social restrictions in dealing with pandemic means losing daily, weekly, even monthly incomes. A new study, which was piloted by the University of Veterinary Medicine, Hanover, the Hanover Medical School, and the German Armed Forces found that if properly trained dogs were able to discriminate between human saliva samples infected with SARS-CoV-2 and non-infected samples with 94% success rate overall.
It's time to hit the reset button, shut it down and restart. Tell the American people the truth about the virus. Even when it's hard, take bold action to save lives, even when it means shutting down again.
According to the IMF, India will be the largest economy worst hit by the COVID-19 pandemic. The fund now says that Indian GDP in the ongoing financial year, which began in March 2020, will contract by 4.5% just a few weeks ago. It has been predicting 2% growth for the year. More than 30 million of Americans are receiving some form of unemployment benefits. It will expire at the end of this month, along with other emergency measures like eviction, moratoriums, and forgiveness on late payments. Approximately 1 in 5 Americans are now receiving unemployment checks weekly.
In 2007 and 2009 Great Recession, approximately 10 million people lost their homes. Now that figure could reach 28 million people between now and November if they cannot find new income or if the government does not extend emergency aid measure. As the pandemic shows no signs of slowing and the government response failed to adequately address the economic collapse that citizens worldwide will be forced to accept as a new normal. As a result of worsening financial crisis, the World Bank estimates that up to 60 million people across the globe could be pushed into extreme poverty as a result of job loss and financial insecurity. COVID-19 is a global challenge. No one is safe until everyone is safe. The fastest way to end this pandemic is by securing vaccines, tests, and treatments for those who are at the most risk everywhere.